Welcome back, you guys. This is Tyler with Project Prodigy. Hey, I have 3 words for you guys today. Don't give up, all right? I actually was around Salt Lake City all throughout today trying to set up our business legitimately so that we could go forward and go ahead and get some money to start our business. Now, when I was thinking about the whole theme of this video, the don't give up, is today I ran into so many different brick walls. You have no idea how many times I was said no today. Now, it's not no is no, you can't run a business. It's more no, you can't do this because of this, you can't do this because of this, you can't do this because of this. The law is just, it's a very interesting thing to try and get around. So, I had quite the learning curve today, and to be honest, whenever someone says no to you, that's just a time for you to learn and to figure out how that person will eventually say yes. All right? So, for example, we applied for a loan. It said no. The lender said no, simply because we didn't have A, B, and C listed quite yet, and we need to go ahead and accomplish. And I actually accomplished A and B today. We still need to do C, but I need to do that with Patrick. But we were going throughout today, and I feel that a lot of times people give up simply because, especially on a business, simply because they redefine their commitment to what they were doing. They forget why they were doing it. Like, for example, I had the opportunity. I shouldn't say opportunity. I should say I had I'll say opportunity. The opportunity today to rethink my commitment. When we got said no to a couple of $1,000, now I'm not going to give an exact amount, but we were said no to a couple of $1,000. After the person said no, I had to rethink for a moment, and I thought to myself, am I really committed? Whether it's $20, $30, $50, $100,000, this is something I have to pay back. This is something huge, and if I don't succeed, I'm toast, really. So that's honestly what kind of went through my mind. But at the same time, then I thought, this is my business, and I decide my success. Right? I can take this no, and I can give up with it, and I can say, you know what, I wasn't that committed anyways. Or I can take that no and say, okay, how do I make this no a yes, right? And so the lending company actually said, okay, you need to go do A, B, and C. Today I went and did A and B. We just have to do C with Patrick when he gets back. So I don't want you guys to give up. I want you to think of every time someone says no, whether you're running a business or when you're talking with someone. Maybe you're at your job and you're in a sales position. Someone says no. Think of how to help them say yes, right? Think about what you could do in order to help that person out. Now, if it's in a business perspective, think about what you could do to make more money, and think about it consistently. Running a business, one thing I've learned is I think I've been thinking about it constantly for about the last 2.5 weeks, nonstop, just thinking, okay, how do we make money? How do we make this work? Now, I do have a business plan. Both Patrick and I have a business plan, but sometimes it gets a little daunting. But don't give up. Don't think that just because a lender says no, or just because someone says no, that it means the end of the world for you. I think one of the biggest things that we can see, I think all of us have watched Netflix, and I think we all, or some of us, remember when Blockbuster was out. Netflix took their idea to Blockbuster, and they said no. So Netflix, instead of trying to get Blockbuster to say yes, they were just like, well, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to start this on my own. And they did. And Blockbuster, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Blockbuster, a physical location of a Blockbuster. I'm not even sure if they're still in business. So that goes to show the difference between taking a no and making it a yes, whether it's for someone else or for yourself. Make it a yes. Learn how to make it a yes. Building a business is a learning curve, and you're going to make mistakes. Patrick and I are going to lose money. We know it. Not necessarily because we're doing terrible things with the money, but simply because there are just some things that we don't know and that we need to learn through experience. And so that's something that I just want to share with you guys. Don't give up simply because someone says no. Don't do it. Right? Just keep going and learn. That's the main thing. If you keep going and you're not trying to learn and you're not trying to, figure things out, you're going to fail too. So, number 1, don't give up. Number 2, if you keep going, learn and do something about it. Anyways, I will catch you guys later, hopefully tomorrow, and I will tell you a little bit more about what we're doing, as well as perhaps something I've been learning. Okay, we'll see you guys. Bye.